We just played a clip, ladies and gentlemen, dating back to 2020, Horse. And that's when we first talked to this young man. Mm-hmm. He was undefeated then, but the world hadn't really fully embraced him yet. And he said that in that clip, and it stood out to me when he talked about there's a lot of boxers. I don't even think he remembers saying this to us.
I don't.
He
kept it a buck. He said,
well,
I
what
don't
did I
remember
say,
saying
Sway? He said, but it's hard work. Mm-hmm. He talked about the concept of hard work and how that can pay off. And at that time, man, Horse, we just liked him because he hit hard.
Yes.
Right? And you could see he had that spirit of just like your classic boxer. He walks in the ring, you know, and with his skill, people see his strength, but they don't often see the skill set. Mm-hmm. Right? 4 years later, he's fighting Canelo Alvarez. And Horse, when you saw that he got the fight, what did you think?
Man, he got a shot. When I seen him get this fight, I said, yo, you know what? And on record, last week they asked me who I got for the fight. I said, I got Berlanga. Straight up and down. I said, yo, I got Berlanga. I said, yo, the only thing that can stop Berlanga from winning this fight is discipline in the lights, in the shiny lights right there, because he never been on the stage this big.
Yeah.
But otherwise, there wasn't nothing stopping him but him.
But listen, we saw you fight this fight. The world saw you fight this fight, and you fought probably the hardest boxer in boxing to beat, next to a few others, but that's Canelo Alvarez. Nobody has his legacy, and I swear after that fight, I waited the next day. I made it my point to DM you and say congratulations. Congratulations to Puerto Rico. Congratulations to Brooklyn. Congratulations to your dad that introduced you to boxing. Congratulations to your brother who's 9-0. He's a knockout artist too. Congratulations to your fans. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the champ in my book. Give it up for the one and only Edgar Berlanga. He's back.
Yes.
Yo, what was it like?
It was amazing, man. It was, you know, it was crazy, right? That you know, it was sold out. It was completely sold out,
right?
You know, and you know, all glory to God, man. You know, a lot of people, right? They was down. I got doubted. I had a lot of doubters. I had a lot of people out there saying that we wasn't gonna, the fight wasn't gonna sell. We wasn't gonna do no pay-per-view numbers. You know, and we made history that day, man. You know, there was definitely like. There's people calling me, telling me that there wasn't no loser. Like, there was 2 winners that night. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I feel blessed, man. You know, it was crazy. You know,
you
standing
nervous?
across.
Yeah.
I was just ready.
Yeah.
I was just ready. I was anxious, bro. You know, I was standing in front of my idol. You know what I'm saying? And people didn't understand that, but I couldn't, you know, promote the fight that way. You know, saying that he was my idol. I feel like it would have been like more like it would have been a little cheesy, you know what I'm saying? So I had to keep it within myself, and then after the fight, I was going to tell him. But it was somebody that we looked up to for years, man.
Yeah, man. We were at the press conference that y'all did in Times Square some weeks back, and that's when you told the story about dreaming of this day, and Canelo made the joke. But it just felt like y'all had disdain for each other. Like, you was looking at him so disrespectfully. I didn't get it. Like, you was looking at him like you ain't shit to me. Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, like, you know what it is, right? You know what's crazy? I took the best out of him, right?
Yeah.
And I fought the best version of himself, and that's why he gave me so much respect. And after that fight, you know, he hugged me.
What did he say in the ring when y'all finished?
After the fight, he was just grabbing me. He hugged me tight, and then he told me, he was like, pause. And he was like, he was just telling me, you know, he was like that I'm going to be a world champion, and I'm going to be a superstar.
Wow.
And he was just giving me my flowers, you know, and then his mom and his family see me after the fight, because we was staying on the same floor, and they told me, they said, you're a superstar. You're gonna be a superstar. You're gonna be the face of boxing after this, like, for sure. You know, the same thing that happened to him with Floyd. You know, he fought Floyd at an early time of his career. You know, he skyrocketed from there, and I feel the same way, bro. Like, I'm just excited that I experienced being at that level, and I handled it so well. Like, the lights, the cameras, the bulls. You know, I was in front of 22,000 people, 20,000 people, bro. And, you know, and none but bulls, you know, and I felt comfortable being in there, you know. So
you tried to wave them on at one point.
Yeah, the last round, I was like, boo. And then he's like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, damn. But yeah, man, it was, you know what's crazy? like out of my whole career, right, 20 years boxing, man. I told my dad after the fight, I said, Pops, that was the only fight that I was in there and I had fun. I got dropped, came back, back, was in the fight. You know what I'm saying? And we was doing dirty stuff to each other. You know, he low blow me, I low blow him. You know, he was hitting me in the back, I was hitting him in the back. You know, I was having fun, man. I was talking crap to him in the ring, inside the ring. Mm-hmm. Like I'm talking to him, like telling him, like, I was trying to do the rope-a-dope too at one point. I was thinking about Muhammad Ali when he fought George Foreman.
You tried to rope-a-dope?
I tried to rope-a-dope. I was like in the corner. I was like, yo, I told my coach, I was like, in the corner, I was like, I want to get him tired. You know, like it was a point that I was like, when he was hitting me, I was letting him hit me and I was talking crap to him. Like, I was like, you don't hit hard. Hit me harder. You're not doing nothing. You soft. Hit me again. Like, I'm telling him this in the ring.
You saying that to Canelo, bro?
Yeah.
Were you lying though? Did he hit hard?
Nah, he hit hard, but you know what? I tell my team, like, I don't know. And when I'm in that ring, bro, I feel like Iron Man. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's different. You know, it's different when you going in there. With him, I already was expecting me to take shots. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why his face looked like that and my face looked clean. Like, you see, I'm clean, but his face was all messed up, bumps and stuff all over his face. I feel like he was underestimating me in my power, and I found out today that in the corner in Spanish, he was telling his coaches that he's strong. He's so strong. Each round was going, he kept saying, he's still strong. Like I'm still solid in there, you know what I'm saying? And that's called respect.
That's respect. Yeah, hey, man, Edgar Berlanga is here, man. I'm sorry. I got to keep saying his name. Come on, man.
Hey,
Big horse.
It's a week later. Did you watch the fight yet after?
Nah, I like that. You know, I like to take a week off, you know, from boxing completely and just, you know, chill with my family, you know, relax my mind and stuff. I seen highlights, you know, I'm always looking at the highlights and stuff. You know, the highlight where he tried to, like, walk off on me.
Yeah.
Like, he tried to, like, you know, like, turn his back. And I ran to him and I threw a hook. Boom. And then me and him started going at it again.
Yeah.
And I started talking. So I watched stuff like that. But, you know, my dad watched it, like, 4 or 5 times. My coach called me today. And he was just like, yo, bro, like, you did amazing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, he said, bro, you fought the best version of Canelo. Like, you brought the best out. He said it was something about you that made him want to go in there and perform at his best. And you fought the best version of him. So he said, he was like, that guy got so much respect for you, bro. After that, when that bell said ding, 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 ding in that 12th round, he was like, the hug that he gave you was respect, you know? And not a lot of guys could sit there and I fought him toe to toe. I didn't want to run or nothing. I stood right there, you know? I took his shots and I returned shots back to him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we made history, bro. Over 650,000 pay-per-view buys.
Come on. I think it was 750.
Yeah, 700. They're saying there's like, I think like a $22 million gate.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm up there with Floyd, you know, like my fight with him. And it's a blessing, bro, for my first fight to be pay-per-view. And, you know, I'm already making history. So he knows that I'm going to be the face of boxing. He knows that the 168 division is going to be mine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I need all those titles and I want to be undisputed.
Edgar Berlanga, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Puerto Rican royalty now.
Let me ask you a question. What was the game plan coming in for Canelo? What was the game plan? I know the game plan wasn't be on the ropes, rope-a-dope. That wasn't in your game plan. That was something that you just created going in the fight, because I know that fighting, honestly, when I seen the fight, when you got dropped, you got caught with a punch. I don't even think you got hurt.
No, it was a flash.
But I'm saying to myself, you kept dropping your right hand.
Yeah.
So once you dropped your right hand and got caught with that and got mad and got up, it seemed like you went from a game plan to like, yo, I'm Puerto Rican, I ain't getting knocked out, I ain't getting disrespected, we're going to fight. And it became into a street fight. That's why it started becoming like dirty tactics, they say, hitting in the back and all that. Was that the game plan, or that's something that you made up?
Yeah, so the left hook, right, they hit me with, I'm not going to lie, I didn't see that shit. And not only that, I banged my gloves because we practiced that to keep my right hand on my chin the whole camp. Like, and for me and I got hit with the punch that I was practicing the whole camp. That was the first hook, you know what I'm saying? So I was just upset that I was like, damn, like, I got hit with that shot that he threw. And I was just studying that fight like the whole week, you know what I'm saying? Like just watching his hook. So, you know, there's mistakes that happen in boxing. But then, you know, I felt like when I got in there, right, and then, you know, I got up, and I already know, I said I could take his best. I took his best shot. Yeah, I said he ain't doing nothing after this.
You knew that, huh?
Yeah. So, but I started noticing that he was getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Like he started doing weird. Like during the fight, you see he tried to he was playing with his hands.
Yeah.
That's all being frustrated.
Yeah.
You know, you never see. I took Canelo out his element.
Yes.
He started like walking me, try to like fight me south, like Floyd, you know, with the Philly
shoulder,
shell.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff you never seen him do. And I was like, damn, like if I had a longer camp, you know, obviously because I caught a short notice for this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like when we got signed, obviously I was training, but I wasn't in camp. But if we had a real solid camp, like a 10-week camp, 12-week camp, it would have been a different fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know, like, first of all, I know that we could get that rematch. You know what I'm saying? Probably like another like year and a half, we could get that rematch. And I know that for a fact that I could beat him for sure. Like in my gut, feeling, everything about me that night was telling me like I had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is my first title fight was for a unification fight. Could have been for the undisputed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro, if you would have won,
It would have. No, yeah.
y'all wouldn't even be here today, all right?
Right. They wouldn't be sitting with. If I would have won, I wouldn't be here with you, Sway.
You're right. Come on. But you did win.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
joking when I say that.
Yes.
Brother, you won,
Yeah,
man.
nah, a lot,
Yeah.
like big people in the industry, like called me, bro, and Coach Prime, shout out to Coach Prime, he called me, he was like, yo, like you a dog, bro. He was like,
Wow.
you won. Like Coach
Yeah.
Prime told me, like, you won, champ. Like, trust me, like there was 2 winners that night. You don't understand what you did, bro. And I'm like, damn, I appreciate that.
Well, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up who our guest is Monday. Horace, you want to tell them who we're going to talk to Monday?
We're talking to Caleb Plant.
Oh man.
That bad blood that y'all got between each other, man. where that bad blood come from, man? Like honestly, because it's like it seemed like it just came from nowhere, and it's like y'all got bad blood. And I know you getting your weight up, you getting your name out there, and you know
Yeah.
you want to fight the best that's out there.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like it just a little bit more like, you know, I ain't no punk ass like him. Like you saying that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah, we sparred with him in Vegas. And we beat his
really?
ass.
Oh, you sparred with Caleb Plant
Yeah,
on
when I
him?
was young. Yeah, when I was
When you was 19?
young. Yeah,
Word?
yeah, facts.
Hey, let's bring the family in, man. Let's bring your father in the shop. Pops, come on, man. Come talk to
Come
us.
on.
Bring your brother in here, too. His brother's a boxer, too, man. They can bring him
Papa
over.
Valdez.
Heather, they can
Family
watch this.
affair.
Heather,
Yeah.
they can get on this mic.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
have them
Right,
share
okay.
the mic with us,
Okay.
okay? That way they could be seen, too. Give it up for the Berlanga family, man. They are up here, man. The new family of boxing. The new family of boxing.
I love it.
New
face
family
love.
of boxing. All right, so Caleb Plant, you sparred with him. You knocked him down in sparring? Or?
Nah, we hit him. We did 6 rounds, and he was like the first like 5 rounds. He was like running around the ring, you know, doing his little showboat and stuff. And then in the 6th round, I hit him with a crazy body shot, and he jumped out. He jumped out the ring, and we was pressing to do 2 more, to do 1 more, and he didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to
Like,
do more rounds.
Nah.
No?
And then he came out the ring, and he started like he was just on my body, like, yo, bro, you a beast, bro, you young,
Uh-huh.
you talented, you know what I'm saying? But then in Vegas, you know, he was just doing some weird stuff. I feel like he's just clout chasing at this time, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, there's nobody at the 168 division. He fought Benavidez, he fought Canelo,
Yeah.
and the third face of the 168 division is me now. You know what I'm saying? I'm besides Canelo, I'm the money guy now. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that he gonna really make the bag with unless it's me.
Well, he's going to be here Monday. Anything you want to say to him, I'll play it back for him, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up when he come in here.
You going to come?
Yeah, I'm gonna smack this shit out of him.
What was that, Pop?
Yo,
What'd you say?
Fat Joe was about to beat. They was about to beat him up in Vegas.
Fat Joe was going to beat up Caleb Plant?
Yeah, they was about to beat him up. The whole TS was about to
Oh,
stomp
okay,
him out. in
okay.
Vegas.
Terrorist Squad. That's different. I thought you meant like one-on-one.
No, TS, yeah, TS.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Terrorist Squad was going
Yeah, he was just trolling, and Joe was just like, yo, this dude. He was talking. He was trying to, you know.
Yeah.
After the fight, he was like, "Oh, yo, your boy lost." He was like, "Yo, dude, you got dropped 4 times in your fight, bro. What are you talking about?"
I love
Like,
that, though, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's going to make the fights bigger. Talk that shit,
Yeah,
man.
that's true. Yeah.
Talk that shit, right? Tell me about your brother.
So I got my brother here, you know, Pablo Valdez.
What's up,
You know, he's
Pablo?
undefeated.
9-0, right?
Yeah, 9-0.
How many
8
knockouts? 8? 7?
7 knockouts.
What weight
Dog,
class?
what's up, man?
What weight class you fighting? What's your weight? 147.
Oh, you're welterweight.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah,
Okay.
he actually helped me for the Canelo fight too. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because you know Canelo's small, so he looks a little skinny now, but he was walking around like 180.
Who looks skinny?
185.
Your brother?
Yeah.
That's skinny to y'all?
Nah, he was bigger.
He was okay.
He was a little bigger like 3 weeks ago, yeah. So he was helping me, you know what I'm saying? He was helping me with sparring and everything for this fight.
Your father introduced you to boxing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How? Why? Were you a boxer as well?
Yeah, I was probably 9 years old. Back to 14.
Yeah. And you knew one day he could be champ, or you just wanted to keep him out of trouble?
I just put him boxing because he was annoying the house, don't stay still. So.
Annoying the house.
I was a knucklehead. He was like, yo, this dude you gotta put him in something, you know?
But
When in boxing, he came to the car, laid down, do homework, went to sleep. I said, oh.
No, get on the mic. He
he
just
said
said want you to talk on the microphone.
You can say whatever you want, man. We ain't in an old country right now. Say whatever
He
you
went
want.
inside my car, he fell asleep, he do his homework, went to sleep. I said, I don't know, that's his medicine now. Like
Boxing.
Boxing.
Yeah, man.
3 times out of a week, I used to take him right there.
Wow.
But you know what's crazy, right? That he put me to spar, right? And he was like, I want to put him to spar. I'm gonna put if my son is in the box, I want to see if he got heart. So I sparred my first sparring session. I did real good. I sparred the owner's son. I beat him up. But then my dad goes, "This is not enough. Like I want to see when he gets beat up, what he's gonna do. That's what's gonna show me if he wants to box or not." And then I went to go spar, and I got beat up bad. I was young, and I came out the ring. I was crying, and I told my dad, "Yo, Daddy, I wanna fuck him up." For cursing.
It's all right.
And then right there, my pops was like, "Yeah, he got it. He got it.
that heart.
And then the next day, I came back and I beat the kid's butt. You know what I'm saying? I went in there and I spanked him. And then pops was like, "Yeah, he's in him.
He got the
That's
heart.
dope.
Because right, it's different. You beating up somebody but now it's like, how you gonna react when you get beat up? You know what I'm saying? That's when you see the true colors. You know.
Absolutely.
So when I got beat up, I stood 10 toes. I
You
was
back
like,
next day.
yeah, I was back next day and I
Right.
grabbed him and I did my thing and pops was just like, "All right, bet, yeah, let's go."
I love it, man. Edgar Berlanga is here. So when I think of the name Berlanga now, I think of families like Garcia or Benavidez or Mayweather. These are families of boxing, right?
Yeah.
Is that division y'all see for your family to become like the first family, Garcia, first family in boxing? Is that?
Yeah, for sure. I got my son, 3 years old, baby chosen, man. He the next one coming up, he the next champ. So,
Okay.
And he loved boxing. He loved the lights. When I walked out, he was on his shoulders.
I
And
saw the
just,
kid.
Yeah, he was just going crazy, bro.
Does he do that?
Yeah,
That's a little kid. Yeah.
3 years old.
Yeah.
Yo, he got skill set though.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
man.
was calling out Canelo in the ring.
Yeah, he was.
Canelo went to him.
And gave him a hug.
And Canelo gave him a
Yeah,
hug.
gave him a hug, and he said, "Your daddy's a champion." He told my son.
Canelo's a class
Yeah.
act. bro.
Yes, he is.
Class act. Of course. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry, I'm hogging.
So right now, what's your promotion situation now? You with Matchroom or you just solo dolo? You doing your own thing?
So right now, I'm with Matchroom, but I got one fight optional. You know what I'm saying? Where if we want, we could be free agents, or if I want, I got one more fight with them. You know what I'm saying? But it's up in the air for me right now.
Who's on your hit list? You have Jaime Mugia.
Yeah. I want big fights, you know what I'm saying? So we like Jamel Charlo.
Okay.
We got him, and then we got Munguia. I think Munguia, he's Mexican. He got a country behind him, so that's a big pay-per-view fight right
So
now.
is that something we could look for in June 2025 in
100%.
Madison Square Garden, Puerto Rico?
100%.
That's dope.
Okay.
I think we should do that in Madison Square Garden. Me and Munguia should be in Madison Square Garden.
That'd
100%.
be a great fight
yeah,
right there. I
for
think
sure.
that for Puerto Rican Day Parade,
Yeah.
weekends and stuff like that. I think that'd be great.
Tight end. So those fights are more important to you than Caleb Plant.
Yeah, I like right now for Caleb was on the radar, but right now I want like a Munguia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want a Munguia right now. I think that fight right there is set the bar high too, you know what I'm saying, with pay-per-view numbers. Gate ticket sales and stuff, he's a big draw in Mexico. You know how you see me and Canelo, we just did history. So, me and Munguia would be the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And then after that, we beat him. I want that rematch.
rematch. You think he'll give it to you? I wouldn't if I was
think
Canelo.
I know, yeah. But I think that we had a great fight. I feel like he got a lot of respect for me now. He's seen the numbers we did. It was a great fight. From round 1 to round 12, And I truly believe, I think he'll give me another shot. You know, I think that, you know, I'll probably have to go out there and just capture a world title. You know, if like the WBO, you know, he releases WBO, something, and I grab a title, I think we can make it happen.
I believe in you, brother. Edgar Berlanga is here. You fought Canelo. My good friend, my brother, Terence Crawford, wants to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Just from your expert opinion, knowing how Canelo fights, what he's like in the ring. I know you haven't been in the ring with Terence, but what do you think of that fight?
I truly believe, you know, that, you know, anything can happen in boxing, you know what I'm saying? And Terence Crawford is a legend. He's great. He's a great fighter. The only thing I see that I favor Canelo is that, you know, his weight.
Yeah.
And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Crawford is a legend, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, you can't count him out. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, just the weight, you know, because that's why, like what Canelo said, you know, that's why they have weight categories in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I can't go up the heavyweight and fight Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? That guy's big. You know, that power is different. Even though I like to,
you like to,
yeah. But you get what I'm saying? Like that's why, you know. But if Crawford, I think I could be like a good solid 210.
Yeah.
Call out Anthony Joshua. Why not?
At 210, you can do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What can you talk about? Because now you're a hero. You know this, right?
Yeah, 1000%.
You're a hero, bro.
Yeah.
And to a lot of kids, not just kids, adults, man. You inspired us. Shit,
Yeah.
I'm probably your pop's age. You know, I'm probably older, right? But you're a hero to us. What kind of work are you doing? Are you reaching out to the kids, the youth, mentorship?
Yeah, so right now, you know, I'm working with the CRF, with the Christian Rare Foundation, you know, with kids that's you know, that's suffering and having brain cancer and stuff, brain tumors and everything, and they dying. You know, there was a young girl named Jessica Silva from Jersey.
Wow.
She just recently passed away, and that was like my little sister. That was the girl in 2022 that I gave her the award. So, you know, she just passed away. Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm working with that foundation with kids that's suffering from brain tumors and stuff. You know, right now there's a boxing gym that I want to give back to is in Highbridge in the Bronx. And it's called Tati Quieto Boxing Club, and they don't have a ring, they don't have nothing. You know, he's building, the ring he built was of wood and rope. You know, so like 2 months before me fighting Canelo, I text him and I said, yo, I want to give back. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to that gym, and there's a whole bunch of kids, bro. There's 9 years old, 10 years old.
That's amazing, bro.
You know, he put a gang versus another gang. He put them, like, one of them had beef and he put them to fight. You know, and they settled the beef, and then
they squashed the beef.
They squashed the beef like that. Yeah.
And they good now,
Yeah,
right?
they good. Yeah, they good. And you know, there's stuff like that I want. You know, I want to start getting into. You know what I'm saying? Giving back to the community for the kids, man. Because, you know, I'm from New York, and you know, we didn't come from a rich family. You know, my dad did, you know, time in prison. I lived in shelter homes. You know, I was living in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? In Webster Projects, Douglas Projects, Bruges houses. You know what I'm saying? So I come from the trenches. So, you know, there's a lot of kids out there that, you know, that need somebody like me. You know, like that they could feel and they could touch and they could say, wow, if he did it, I could do it. You know, and that's me going to the hoods and giving back and, you know, doing different types of foundations where to help these kids, you know what I'm saying, get off the streets and, you know, get them into schools and you know, finding a career.
Well, fuck with Edgar, man.
Salute.
That's why we rock with you.
Yeah.
Without getting too personal, I don't mean this to be intrusive, but you fought Canelo Alvarez. You ain't never been paid like that. So it's new money coming in now. It's new money and bigger money in the future. And I know as a family, as my family grew, like your parents, you know, my parents toiled and did what they could to put, you know, life for us. But my generation has gotten further in terms of how much money we make now. But we didn't have the knowledge on what to do with the money. You know what I mean? How to make the money continue without boxing, or how to make the money work for you while you sleep.
Yes, sir.
Have you? Did you already have that knowledge, or are you guys taking classes, or how you expanding your business management as you become a bigger star?
Nah, yeah, you know, I got my dad, you know, and I got great guys behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's wealthy. You know what I'm saying? And I actually got to go out to Puerto Rico because you know, I'm gonna be out there now. You know, to get out, you know, to live out there and, you know, for the taxes and stuff, and, you know, just to live back in my island. You know, also, you know, I got a lot of guys that's smart, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and that's intelligent, you know, and that knows money, you know, knows how to handle money and stuff, and that's teaching me, you know. But the most important thing, man, is about not just making money, is saving it, you know what I'm saying, and doubling it up too, you know, because, you know, boxers, bro, you know us, man, we want to start going crazy, start buying a whole bunch of materialistic things, you know what I'm saying, jewelry, cars, and all this stuff. And for me, it's like, my first thing is like, how can I like multiply this, turn this number right here, how can I turn it to 30, 40, 50, you know, million, like that. So, you know, also I want to give a shout out to Sonrisa Rum Company. You know, I'm a part owner of it as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring none with you, though. Huh?
Yeah. Nah, yeah. I gotta get some. Yeah, I'll send you some for sure.
Okay.
But Sonrisa, you know, is a Puerto Rican rum company that I'm with now. You know, I'm part owner of. You know,
That's
me,
dope.
Fat Joe, Yandel. You know, and it's a big.
We
he's a
seen
big
in
company.
Yandel?
Yeah.
The singer?
Yeah, the singers, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
that's
so
a,
it's
that's a
gonna-
baller company.
Yeah, so it's about to go crazy. And then on Monkey Tilt as well, you know, it's a
Okay.
sports betting app. You know, you could do sports betting online and stuff. You know, I'm with them as well. You know, I'm a part owner as well with them. So they blowing up too as well, man. But, you know, that's me making power moves as well, you know, for the longevity, not just thinking about now, but, you know, getting into businesses where, you know, I'm getting equity in these companies, you know what I'm saying? So when they blow up and they do sell, you know, we making a portion of that, you know, so that's...
I love that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad to hear that. Matter of fact, let's get him some of our juice. We got some juice here,
Oh,
too,
yeah?
man. Black Seed Brothers, they out of
Okay,
Harlem, man.
okay.
Give them that watermelon right there. It's fresh watermelon juice, bro. Go ahead.
Fire.
I'm
Let me
drinking the
try
same
that.
thing here, man. Let's take a sip together here, man, so you know it's real. Tell me what you think. First, and be honest.
Amazing.
Come on, man. Black Seed Brothers. Get some for yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Look, the watermelon right there. This is fresh watermelon.
Juice, yeah, fresh
With seeds, too. Edgar Berlanga. I just want to say, man, I'm proud of you, man. Like an uncle, man. Like
Nah,
a
thank
Theo Sway, man.
Yeah, Theo Sway.
Theo Sway.
Proud of your family, man.
Yeah.
I watched you, you know, over the years, and we and I also want to thank you when we started our Bridge Business podcast. Horse and I, you were one of the first people to agree to do it, you know, and you didn't judge us, you know, bro. I come from an era where I actually watched Leon Speaks and Muhammad Ali on TV. I was a kid. Yeah. I got to see those fights, man. I saw Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler. I saw all of these fights, man, like on TV, right? So I've been a boxing fan for that long. Wow. I'm not an aficionado. I'm not like Brian and some of these guys or Ak and Barack.
Yeah.
But I love it, man. I love the sport, and I love the stories that come with it. Knowing your story, I know a little bit more about your family than I'm asking. I did my research. And seeing how far you came, and you're standing here with your father and your brother, man. I commend you for that, brother.
Appreciate
You
it.
all right with me, man. So I'm always be in your corner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they was trying to ask me who you think is going to win. I said, well, I ain't going to, I never want to say anything.
Yeah.
I'm only going to be positive about you because of the way you move as a human being.
Amen.
But as a boxer, he's a beast. Give it up for Edgar Berlanga, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming, brother. I appreciate it. Anything you want to say in closing?
You know, first and foremost, I want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Amen.
You know, because without Him, man, you know,
Amen.
I wouldn't have this opportunity. I wouldn't be here sitting with you. You know, you're a legend, man.
Thank
you know, I want
brother.
to thank everybody here.
Thank
You know,
you, brother.
on Sway, you know, on your show, man.
Thank you.
You know, and the sky's the limit, man.
Let's
you know,
go.
next year gonna be a big year. And I'm the future pay-per-view star.
There
you know,
it is.
Pay-per-view king,
Say
man.
that.
Face of
God
boxing.
bless.
You the pay-per-view star now.
Yes, sir. For
Okay.
real.
Speak it now.
Damn,
Speak it
baby,
now.
you that right now.
Yes.
Appreciate
Hey,
it, man.
Berlanga, you're celebrated in Puerto Rico, but you're celebrated like Cotto, Hector Camacho in Trinidad right now by your people. How does that feel right now?
Amazing, man. You know, they expected me on Monday to come. You know, I got a whole bunch of interviews lined up, radio stations and stuff. I got big meetings going on Monday over there. So, you know, it's a blessing, man, to get that love from the island.
Yeah.
You know, and now they looking at me like, yo, this is the face, this is the guy. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be representing us for a long, long, long time.
For real, from Briggs Business, listen to your corner, stay disciplined, and you the next for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Sure.